Okay, here we go. Thursday's live workout. This is athleticism and VO2 conditioning. All right, athleticism and VO2 conditioning for today's workout. Um, Let me get this shared out to a few of the groups so you guys can join me if you're up for it. All right, let's get to group. All right, I think I got it to where it needs to go. Okay, perfect. So, what we're gonna need for today, like hopefully we're gonna keep it under an hour. That's what my goal is. Medicine ball, you know, a wall or open floor space for some rotational throws. Pull a bar for a dead hang, timer, and some water. That's all you're gonna need on this one. So, so we're gonna be training today uh, specifically on athleticism and cardiovascular capacity. This is not about building muscles, although we love that, right, guys? Come on. We're training the ability to jump, move laterally, rotate, produce power, recover quickly, and remain, capable for life. So today's workout follows 4 steps. We're going to prepare, we're going to train, we're going to measure, and then we're going to recover. So work at your own level. Quality matters more than speed. If anything causes discomfort, stop, right, and modify for you. So let's get started. I say we start. The wise thing to do if you don't go straight from feeling like in a desk type of job, you want to move a little bit. So an easy walk would probably be recommended before you do this. I already did, so cross that one off, right? So also when you walk though, make sure you stand tall, stay relaxed. That's a good thing to kind of keep that warrior posture. And then we're gonna do some cat cow, okay, on the ground, as I've showed you before, just to warm up the spine. Okay, so we come on all fours here, knees, right, and just you're gonna do 8 repetitions of hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Inhale as you gently extend the spine and open the chest. Exhale as you round the back, tuck the pelvis, move one vertebrae at a time, right? So okay, and then we're gonna do some 90-90 hip transitions. So start right here. Cue on here. I'm just gonna give you guys a little play-by-play, okay? So sit with both knees bent. Keep your hands behind for support if needed. Rotate both knees from side to the other. Stay tall through the chest. Move only through a comfortable range. We're opening the hips before jumping into lateral movements. So it's gonna look like this, okay? You can even get an extra spinal twist as you're opening those up. Okay, so we're gonna do a total of 10 of those, and then we're gonna do a little bit of shoulder, uh, 5 each direction. I'll show you what I mean here. I like to use a staff and just open up this way. It's called a pass-through. A couple of those. You can use a broomstick if you want. This is around the worlds. Other direction. Really, you got so many good options with a dowel or a broomstick, or in this case, a staff. Open up the spines. Open up hamstrings with some good mornings, or some, you know, you can kind of open up that way. Similarly, we can do some leg kicks, so we support ourselves on the same leg, touch the toe, kick back, touch the toe, kick back, touch the toe, kick. So doing that opens both the hamstrings and the quad. Like kind of kicking back and coming up, you're hitting both sides, right? And then similarly, we should do the same thing with our lateral opening, the adductors and abductors, because we're just prepping ourselves for the exercise ahead of us. Okay? And you can kind of do the same thing on a modified level. So you want to open up hip flexors, lean into the stick, and go a little bit deeper, right? It's a great way to open up the hip flexors. I love using support because it really helps focus and target in on where you're trying to open as you push through. Same thing on the other side, you can lean on the stick, staff in my case. Same type of thing, we get a deep squat, put that down, grab the elbows, and open up those adductors and deep squat position. Make sure you got the calves warmed up too. So some alternating left rights as you open those up. And you can open up your hips too. Just moving around on a modified half pigeon to get those hips. Those hips opened up for what you're going to be doing shortly here. Right? Get that lower back. Okay, I think we're getting close to be warmed up, guys. And we'll move into some bodyweight squats really quickly. Nice and easy. Again, if you want to modify it, just grab the stick and just do nice light load squats. Right? You can do quickly 20 seconds of high knees, right? If you can think football. You guys have done high knees before. Okay, bring this up a little bit so you can see. Here we go. Butt kicks for 20 seconds. So a butt kick should look like this. Okay. And then lateral shuffle, 20 seconds each direction. So we're going to Drop slightly down to athletic position, stand tall, hips back, push away from the outside leg, don't cross your feet, shuffle back and forth for 20 seconds each. So I'll move this here, I'll show you. We don't have much room, but you can make anything work, right? So you get in that shuffle position. Okay, a little bit of lateral shuffles. And then now we're gonna do some athletic development. So that was a warm up. Now we're gonna move into athletic development. The goal is quality power. Every jump should be deliberate, okay? Every landing should be controlled. Stop a set if your power or technique drops significantly. So we're gonna stand with our feet around hip width apart. Load the hips back, swing the arms behind you, drive through the floor and jump forward. Land softly with your knees tracking over your feet. And then we're gonna reset, walk back and do 5 of those jumps. Okay, so we're gonna do 5 repetitions of broad jumps. Here we go. Swing those arms as far as you can. Land softly. That's one. Let's move this guy out of the way. Okay. 2. 3. 4. 5. Okay. 5 broad jumps. We're gonna do 3 rounds of these. So next, lateral bounds. So stand on one leg, push laterally and land on the opposite leg, right? So we're gonna do 8 each side. Pause briefly, control the land. You'll see what I'm doing here. I'm gonna go side so you can kind of see it from both angles. I don't know if I'd be able to, yeah, I don't think I'd have enough room. I have to show you, I'll do it this way. So we're gonna do a total of 8 each side. So it looks like this. All right, lateral bounds. And then we're gonna do medicine ball slams. Okay. So here's the medicine ball. We're going to stand tall with the medicine ball overhead, brace your abs, drive the ball to the floor using both arms, trunk and hips together. And then 10 of those, explosive, right? Here we go. All right. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna stand on the wall. Start with the hip near the back hip, the ball near the back hip. Rotate through the hips and torso, drive the ball to the wall. We're gonna do 8 throws on each side. All right. See what we can get here. other side. All right. All right. It's one round. We're going to do 2 more of those. Pretty straightforward, right? Moving like an athlete. Okay. Back to the beginning. All right, round 2, stay sharp. You don't need to move faster, you need to move better, guys, right? Take as much rest as you need. Here we go. One. Two. Three. 4. 5. Okay. Now we got lateral bounds, 8 each side. Come over here, show you what I'm doing. See if I can get it from this angle. Side to side. Okay. Medicine ball slams. Instead of the wall, we're just going to do Russian twists on the ground. It's a lot easier. That wall is not very stable. So let's go. Same type of thing. Feet come off the ground. Yeah, good modification. Okay, that's 2 rounds. We got 1 more for this athletic portion. Okay guys, this is athletic development, 3 rounds. So, final athletic round. No time for sloppy repetitions. Finish with the same quality you started before we go and break this up into VO₂ intervals, okay? VO₂ intervals, I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to do outside. You won't be following me to it, but I'll give you an idea of what I'm about to do after we finish this. Here we go. 5 broad jumps. Give me good reps, guys. 1. 2. 3. 4. All right. 5 broad jumps. Now we're going to do lateral. Got lateral bounds, 8 each side. Almost like you're a hockey player going side to side in this case. Ice skaters, or kind of what they call them. I'll show you what I mean. Okay. Now we got 10 ball slams. All right. Let's finish it with Russian twists. All right. That is the development of your athleticism. Now, we're going to finish after this drink of water. And I'm going to do VO₂ intervals. So I'm going to give it a hard effort. And we're going to do 30 seconds where we build speed, we stay tall, we're going to relax our shoulders, but we're going to go hard. And then at 20 seconds, so hard effort 30, 90-second walking. Okay? Round 2, we're going to do the same type of thing. 30 hard, 90 seconds walk. Round 3, 30 hard, 90 walk. Round 4, 30 hard, 90 walk. And then lastly, we're going to do that for 6 intervals. So I want you to think 30 seconds. You can get your phone out, and you're going to keep a timer on, and you can click. The way I would do it is I would click start, and then I would run for 30 seconds, okay? So look at your timer. You'll know. And as soon as it gets to that 30-second mark, that's where I want you to press lap. Because if you have an iPhone like me, once I press lap, now it's starting a new timer, which is what you want, 90 seconds rest. So you're gonna rest up for that 90 seconds by walking, and then boom, you're gonna hit another 30 seconds. Okay, and you don't have to use one of those, but if you don't know how to keep time, we're gonna do 6 of those intervals, okay? 6 hard. It's all relative too. Make sure you understand. Hard for you might be different. Hard for you might be a hard walk. It might be a little jog for 30 seconds for the first time. But be safe, be light, be smooth, know your surroundings, and we're gonna do those. And then we're gonna post walk for 1 to 2 minutes. And then we're gonna come back and then we're gonna do a warrior hang. So we're gonna hang from that bar when we get back for 1 maximum controlled attempt, okay? And then I want you to recover and do some stretching to finish, right? Things like the couch stretch, hip flexor stretch, maybe some half pigeon, happy baby, some spinal stuff. And that will conclude your day. You'll be able to get this done pretty fast, okay? If you have any questions about this type of training, let me know. God bless you.